Here's one. The political climate is so emotionally charged that I'm being forced to distance myself from long-time friends and even some family members. How do I deal with these closed-minded, angry, and hateful people? I think this is not just Mark Baba asking. I think this is the question that is in the hearts of millions. And it is I think the very reason I was basically singing the glory of the Divine Mother, the feminine divine, the Shakti in us, the worship, the meditation, the consciousness, this beingness, all this that I've been talking to you all this while, my prelude was only to bring your focus to this particular point. The moment you focus outside, things most often are not as expected by you. They're rather the challenges which will be thrown to you in order to prove, are you the ego or the egoless self? What are you? Where are you stationed? From where are you communicating? From where are you seeing this world? From where are you seeing your own friends, relatives, own near and dear, even the next person sitting before you? How, with what eyes are you seeing? Did you train your eyes? In order to train your eyes, you have to train your brain. In order to train your brain, you have to wake up to your mind and its contents of consciousness. If you are not focused moment to moment about the basic fact that the outside is nothing but the mirror of your inside, and we have spent our whole life in fixing the external part of this mirror, and we know for sure that we can never ever find a society, family, or anything that is in the world where things are just mostly beautiful and as expected by our mind and heart. It doesn't happen. We have to tune ourselves. And the moment you tune your inner mind, your very eyes will have a different capacity to see beyond these external manifestations that incidentally is bothering you. You will see that they are just there to basically help you to rise in your spirituality, Mark Baba. They are there not as challenges. They are not throwing stones to you. They are just giving you nudges to awake, to arise, to accept that you are not that egoic mind which is perturbed, disturbed, distracted. You are beyond this egoic mind. You are the soul, the spirit. From the moment you are stationed deep within you, and from there, if you open your eyes and see everything outside with the eyes that is anchored to the soul and not eyes that is anchored to its own preconceived, pre-learned, pre-programmed brain or your own subconscious mind. The moment you can disconnect from that and connect to your soul, and you see through the eyes of your soul, everything will change. The soul never discriminates. The soul never divides. The soul never sees anything wrong. Anything wrong that we see in the other person is nothing but the reflection of our deep-seated inner programs. Spirituality is all about how we first deprogram it all and then start reprogram it all and then bring it to a state wherein we find that we have no complaints or grudges or grumbles against anybody in this world, may it be in my own family or outside my family, in the society, in the world, of any situation for that matter. In one word, external to me. I need to take care of my house first, set my home right, and my home is my mind. If my mind is organized, I'll see everything organized. Because I see through my mind. I don't see through my eyes. And things are not outside of me. They are all inside of me. In my consciousness, they are floating. And I give each person, each thing, levels, depending upon my preconceived notions in my brain, until I again reprogram my brain every day by trying to see everyone in this world as nothing but toys in the hands of their own destiny, their own fate, their own karma, and they're just doing things unconsciously. If somebody is hurting you, please take it for granted. Nobody hurts you other than the person who is deeply hurt, himself or herself. Only an unhappy person will cause unhappiness to somebody else. Be more compassionate. Devote more time for meditation on the very deep sense of compassion that is there embedded in your spiritual self. Allow compassion to gradually manifest through your heart center so that your eyes are colored with the color of love, forgiveness, and you see through that eyes and you will find that the world is beautiful, nobody is bad. But yes, I do admit they may have their own programs which may not be within their own control, and they don't even know what they are doing. As Jesus said, they know not what they are doing. And no wonder the Lord said, forgive, and thou shalt be forgiven. I love His words, the Sermons on the Mount. Forgive, and thou shalt be forgiven. Love, and thou shalt be loved. Judge not, and thou shalt not be judged. You are just mirroring. Whatever you are giving, you are getting it back. Give what you want. Don't give what you don't want. As simple as this. Give, giving love, but don't ask love. Love is not something that you can ask in demand. That's a bad order. Love is not a merchandise. Love is not something that is sold for a price. Love has no price tag. It's one thing in this universe without a price tag. Love is free, and it only is born out of true freedom of the mind from the cage and the bondage of the body and the egoic self. Love is born in that particular ground of your inner being, where your being is now no longer grounded to the physical but to the non-physical, non-local, your quantum self. That's where the love can manifest. So here, I'm sure, Mark Baba, this is just a beautiful nudge to you that you have to focus more into your spiritual self and see through the eyes of your spirit and not see through the eyes of your physical eyes and your notions of your own mind.